Hey, welcome to my workshop. It's finally a very nice temperature in here. I've braved it through the Arizona summer heat, and it's not an oven anymore, so I can get a lot of stuff done while I'm out here. I wanted to take some time, put together a video on another ring I'm making. I've been working a lot with scraps that people have donated to me very generously. Like I got some offcuts of walnut and some purple heart, things like that, and just trying to experiment, learn more about the woods and about the process of making the rings. And I'm also getting back into casting some resin. I've got a ring here that I just made out of Paduke, and another one, just resin. It's just an overpour that I put in the bottom of a cup and cut it up a little bit and turned it. So as I've been practicing with those, wanted to see if I could mix the two. That's one of my favorite things, is watching people make those hybrid blanks and put a lot of stuff together with the natural grain of wood, as well as really cool colors that you can make with resin. So I glued up my own little hybrid blank here out of a couple pieces that I cut off of the walnut, as well as some resin that I put in the middle. I think that'll be a cool color in the middle of that band when it's all done. So I'm going to demold it, and let's see what we can get turning. So my first step is getting this blank out of the mold I made. I just went to a local store and got a couple of these signs that are made out of this corrugated plastic, and I just cut it up on my bandsaw as I need it and just give a rough measurement. So let's get this out of here. I'm gonna say I did a really good job of securing this mold. Wow. I've done a few different tests in the past when just making these blanks up, and I've had a couple times where they ended up leaking a lot, and I was scrambling to get them set up better while they were curing. But this one did not have that problem. Okay, almost there. There we go. Okay, finally got the blank out. See if I can clean this up, and we'll get it glued up to the scrap block. Okay, I have a rough shape drawn out on here, just in some pencil lightly, so I can cut this out. And let's get a little bit cut out on the bandsaw. Okay, let's call that good. Okay, got my blank chucked up, got everything secure here, and I'm gonna see if I can get this roughed down relatively easily. It's always a little nerve-wracking. This makes me a little nervous just roughing these down, because all I have attached to the scrap block is the hot glue for these blanks, and sometimes they like to jump off. So let's see how it goes. Turned up a little more. So far, this is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Just trying to make sure I go nice and steady. So I'd like this to be the only attempt for now. Now that I have this shaped down, I am just putting a nice layer of CA glue, and I'm just kind of working it down with a light sanding after a couple layers. I just got a friction fit on here with some paper towel, and that's all there is to it, just to get it nice and shiny. With a little activator. Just let that dry a minute. Rinse and repeat. Now this has got some nice coverage on here. I'm pretty happy with the shine as well as the protection. I think we're going to call this a day. And that is walnut and resin. Wow, that looks so good. I am super happy with this. So this is a really exciting project. I am pumped that I got this done. I think it looks amazing. That is a really cool combo with the colors there. It took a couple days rather than just a day for curing the resin and then another for turning it down. This little guy wanted to fly off my scrap block as much as it could. I don't have any chucks yet, so I'm just working with, gluing something up to a piece of scrap here, just like this. I turn it down as much as I can, as much as it'll stay on, and then I just work with what the wood will let me do. But so far, I've been doing some pretty cool things, and I'm pretty proud of this. Appreciate you watching, and I'll get another video out with some more things that I make.